What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? I'm gonna give y'all about 30 good minutes because I I got some videos to drop tonight before I go to bed. I just got done packing. I'm getting ready. You know, my spring break started today, and I'm getting ready to head on out. Tomorrow morning I'm flying out to see a friend. It's been a crazy week for me. A lot of life is short. Life is so short. And I got some really bad news about 2 days ago. A friend had passed away. And so yeah, I see some people coming in. Y'all come on in. I'm gonna get to the topics. I know y'all click because I put T.S. Madison and I put, Funky.Neva and Refund Gate. I'm about to get there. But I was just saying hi to my tribe, to my tribe. But I just look. Y'all know I normally don't play in these streets. I don't fuck with the YouTube shit. I let the YouTube stuff pass me by. I let it go on by me. But I'm not going to dig too deep into it. I'm not going to get into all the other stuff that's going on. But I was going to go live yesterday. But by the time I got done looking at everybody else's lives yesterday, shit, it was late. And I said, well, damn, I guess I'll say what I got to say tomorrow. I just want to throw my 2 cents out there. Hell, everybody else throwing their 2 cents out there. So I'm going to throw my 2 cents out there. Let me ask y'all a question. When y'all go to a concert, you go see Jill Scott. And I just throw Jill Scott out there because for whatever reason, she the first name that popped in my head. You go see Jill Scott. Jill Scott's late. Jill Scott only sing 2 songs. The venue was too cold. You couldn't enjoy yourself. It was freezing. The air was too damn cold. The opening act didn't show up. But you paid $100 for them tickets. You gonna call Jill Scott for your refund, or are you gonna call the people, Ticketmaster or Live Nation or whoever? Who you getting your refund from? Who you getting your refund from? People who don't understand. Thank you, Miss Hogg. Thank you, boo. People who do not understand how business works are the only people who have a problem with this whole situation. Now, let me be clear. I'm not gonna call no whole bunch of names because I'm not getting into, like I said, I don't do a whole lot of playing in these YouTube streets. But the person who has a problem and wants their refund back from this whole situation, they ain't out there for the money. They out here to continue to do bullshit and drama. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Ms. Hogg. You go to Ticketmaster. If you go to an event and you have a problem with the event, you go to the person who threw the event or who's responsible for the event. If you go see a movie, you go see the new Little movie, right? With my girl Issa Rae and Regina, and Marseille. And the movie is some shit. The real break in the middle of the movie. I've been there before. When you go see a movie and the real break and all kinds of stuff go on. The movie theater refunds you your money. You're not about to send an email to Issa Rae talking about something. Can I get my $12.99 because the movie wasn't good? No, you not. Because that's not even how this shit works. And y'all know that's not how it works. So the only people who are getting caught up thinking that T.S. Madison has anything to do with this are the people who are in it for the wrong reasons. Now, in the beginning, before you knew who was in charge, when you thought it was a T.S. Madison event, because you don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know when I saw that she was going to be in Norfolk, I didn't know that this was going through a different promoter. I just assumed it was a Queen Supreme Court event. But once she said, it's not my event, I went through a promoter. You need to go through the promoter to get your money back. That should have been the end of this. Like, why the fuck are we making 500 videos? Why are all these other people involved in it? And to bring T.S. Madison out, and then Funky.Neva, who, he said, look, I'm going to just go on and give you your damn money back. And as soon as you got off the phone, you kept talking shit. That means it was never about the money. Like, this ain't about the money, y'all. And the people who keep acting like this is about the money, this is not about the money. It's not. It's just what T.S. said. It's clout chasing. It's about trying to make, just like I'm doing right now, and I put them hashtags up there because I want some people to hear what I got to say. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And I can be honest and tell you that I could have just went live and not said nothing and not put no hashtags or nothing on this video. And then people would have just saw it when they saw it. But I wanted people to see the video, so I put the hashtags of what I'm going to be talking about, knowing that people was going to click on it. Right, clicks and views. And don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. But don't make it out to be something that it's not, because it's not what it's about. And it does go deeper. And like I said, I'm not gonna get into all the other stuff that's going on, all the other players that's involved in. I just want to put my 2 cents out there because I am a Maddie fan, you know. But if Maddie was wrong, I'd have been like, Maddie. And I don't even know her like that. Like, we ain't friends. I can't pick up the phone and call her. But I could sure put a video out. I could sure go in her DMs. You know what I'm saying? And if I felt like she had done something that was wrong or done something that was inappropriate, I would have said that. I would have definitely said my piece. But I don't see it. I don't see it here. I feel like there are people who are trying to put their 2 cents in here, people who trying to make money off of her name. A whole lot of people, like I said, we know, y'all know, a whole lot of people out here trying to make money off of TS's name, off of Funky Dineva's name. The promoter was wrong and unprofessional about how they're handling it. Because at the end of the day, if you knew your shit was messed up, just get that woman her money back. Just get that woman her money back. She seemed like she the only one asking for her money back. You ain't lost nothing by giving her little $200 back. You ain't lost nothing. Get that woman her money back so that everybody can go home and be happy. But like you said, it ain't about the money. It ain't about the money. No live show is perfect. You see, if you watch this, the Queen Supreme Court, thank you, facts. If you watch the Queen Supreme Court on Monday nights, sometimes they have all kinds of stuff going. They got technical difficulties. Sometimes the sound is off. No live show is perfect every time. You can put all the preparation in. You can make all the plans you want to make. You can put all the things in place. And sometimes shit just gonna happen. I mean, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And yes, there are times when we complain we want our money back because we work hard for our money. And I'm not saying that if she was not satisfied with the product that she received, that she shouldn't get a refund. What I'm saying is you're going after the wrong person. And you know you're going after the wrong person. You know you are. You know, there are other people that are getting involved now that it really ain't your business. It ain't your fight and it ain't your business. You getting involved because, again, it's getting you clicks and views. You putting videos out, you know, talking shit or getting loud or whatever. You know what I mean? You know, me personally, I don't get into a lot of the YouTube shit because, and you know, here's what the real tea is, y'all. If I wanted, if that's what I wanted to chase, I could have way more subscribers. I've seen it happen. There are people who have started their YouTube channel after me who have more subscribers than me. But if you go and look at they playlist, all of their videos are about YouTube beef. That's it. That's all they talk about. They don't have no other content. All they talk about is YouTube beef. And that's cool for them. That is cool for them. You know what I mean? It does get a little frustrating sometimes to be like, well, dang, you know, they started on such and such day. I started on such and such day, and they got like 2,000 more subscribers than me. But I choose to make my content about reviewing shows and pop culture and talking about what's going on in business and entertainment. Well, not business, but in entertainment and stuff like that. I do my podcast. I choose to do my podcast like that. I ain't even mad about it. But just know what you're getting. Know what's out there and know what people's motives are. And when we start going after these huge YouTubers, you know what it's about. It's about getting the clicks and the views. T.S. Madison got 64,000 viewers and her videos get millions of views. Of course, if you make that live yesterday had over 1,000 people in it. Just because Funky Dineva and T.S. Madison stepped in the room. 1,000 people in there at one time. That's a lot of people in one live. But it's because of the large Funky Dineva got what, 200,000? I don't even know how many, but I think Funky Dineva got something like 200,000 viewers. I mean subscribers. You know. Oh, I'm not. Don't Miss Hogg, don't worry about it. I'm not. Let me tell you why. Well, there are a lot of reasons why I'm not going to the drama. One, I don't have the energy for that. I don't. For people who can keep up, like, Tracy living her life, and this is not no jab at her, she can keep up with that stuff. She, whenever something go down, honey, she quick to drop a video. She know it. She'd be like, well, so-and-so's live did this and so-and-so's live did that. That she can do that. That interests her. That's her thing. I can't sit through I can't do it. I can't. So you don't have to worry about me going down that road because that's just not my thing. And it's no disrespect to the people who do it. That's their thing. That's not my thing. You know what I mean? Let me tell y'all something. I do good enough to get the videos out that I get out. Like I said, when I get off of here, thank you. I'm good. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to get some likes. You know, I know my live videos don't be getting no big numbers, and I'm cool with that. I'm building myself, you know. Like my mother tells me all the time, James Caldwell, he tells me all the time. He was like, slow and steady wins the race. So that's what we're doing. We're doing slow and steady. But yeah, that's why I said I'm going to give y'all 30 good minutes because at 8 o'clock, I'm clicking off this live because I still got to do my RuPaul video from last night. I got to do my Braxton Family Values video from last night. And then just relax and enjoy my damn night. Hell, I'm trying to get some company to come over here tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday night. I'm trying to have me a little sip, I'm going out of town tomorrow for a couple of days. So I don't have time to drop into 5 different lives. And I didn't even know, I'm going to tell you how I even knew all this went down yesterday because I was at work. When I got off work, James was live and I went into his live. I didn't know what his live was about, but I know he don't go live at like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon regularly. You know what I mean? I know he pops in at different times, but generally he's at night. So when I got off work and he was live, I said, well, what in the world? You owe me my refund. I said, what he talking about? I'm thinking that he went somewhere and he had some bad customer service and he was making a video about his experience. That's what I was thinking. I said, oh Lord, mother done went somewhere and they done gave him some bad customer service and he about to read they ass. That's what I thought it was. I said, let me go. That's right. Grown folk stuff, Miss Hogg. That's right. Some grown folk stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what in the hell? What happened while I was at work? And then once I got off of his live, I saw Tracy was live and then all these other lives was going on. Then I went back and looked at some other videos. A whole lot of shit went down yesterday. But basically, it all went down over this situation. And this situation been brewing. I have been hearing about this situation for, a couple of weeks now, ever since the Norfolk show. And it started, with a little rumble. Because again, some of the people who are involved, I don't regularly look at their videos. So I don't know everything that was being said. But I did hear that there was a certain person who wasn't happy with their experience at the show. And it built from there. Right. I didn't know a lot of the other ins and outs until yesterday when a lot of stuff started coming out, a lot of behind the scenes stuff and a lot of things that went down behind the scenes started coming out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, that's how I even knew all this went down. So I don't have the energy to keep up with it because I don't even know half of it, y'all. Y'all, when people be calling names, I don't even know who these people are sometimes. That's why I ain't gonna call no names because I don't want nobody to be like, really bitch had my name in her mouth. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Notice the only names I called was T.S. Madison and Funky Dineva. I ain't said nobody else's name. I ain't got nobody name in my mouth. Nope. Because I ain't got the energy for it. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy making my videos. And I enjoy, the bullshit sometimes. We all enjoy the bullshit sometimes. Hell, that's what make the life go. That's what make the bullshit go around is that we all enjoy it sometimes. And I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed it yesterday. I'm not going to lie. And I'm going to tell you why I really enjoyed it yesterday. Because TS is really, in my opinion, she really, really tries to stay above. Hey, boo! That's right. He told me stay out that bullshit. You know I stay out the bullshit. Mother, I do, but I had to just put my 2 cents out there because I fucks with TS and I like TS. And like I was going to say, that's the thing that really got me is that TS has really tried to stay above the fray. I feel like she has. And, well, thank you, Ms. Hall, for my channel being refreshing. I appreciate that. Thank you. And for her to come out of where she was coming out of to go into somebody's live to try to clear her name, dude, that's a lot. And even for Funky Dineva to take time out to say, let me call and let me try to fix this situation. Let me try to fix this situation. Even for that to go down, you know, and then that particular person called last night into Kelly Love's live and basically said, well, Dineva not gonna hold to what he said because I ain't got my money yet, and he wanted to talk to me first, and I don't have no reason to talk to him first. I feel like you owe him a conversation. That's how I feel. I don't know what he wants to talk to you about, but I feel like that's the least you could do is say, look, you know, you going to run me my money. Yeah, we could talk for a few minutes. At least find out what he wants to talk about, but that, you know, that's your business. That's how you handle it. That's me. Because again, going back to what James said yesterday, once the refund was offered, everything else should have been dead. But because it wasn't, that means that it was never about that to begin with, which is what T.S. Madison has been saying, which is what a lot of people have been saying. So my 2 cents is just that. That is my 2 cents. That's how I feel. Yes, I'm a T.S. fan, but if she was wrong, I would say she was wrong. I don't think she was wrong in saying that it wasn't my show, it wasn't my event, and you need to contact the person who took your money. Because at the end of the day, if TS pays that, gives the refund, then the promoter really didn't lose anything. And the promoter's the one that should be, for lack of a better word, punished if the promoter didn't put on a good show. If the promoter didn't put out a good show, the promoter should be the one that gets punished. So if TS pays it or Funky Dineva pays it, the promoter doesn't get affected at all. Right? So, yeah, I don't know, y'all. But that's just my 2 cents. Like I said, I was only jumping in here for a few minutes. I was going to say something about Wendy Williams and her husband, but I guess it's all been said. I mean, she filed for divorce about time. But we on the outside looking in. We don't know what's going on in that woman's house. And it, you know, ending a marriage is a hard thing, but did y'all hear how she did it though? Reportedly, allegedly, I should say, she put the divorce papers in a box, and it looked like a gift, and he opened up the gift, and then the process server was like, you've been served. I said, oh. There you go, coming. Yes, you do, Big Daddy. You always come in at the end of my lives. Yes, you do, because I'm about to click off of this live in a few minutes. I sure am. Yeah, supposedly that's how she did it. Now, that's what Love B. Scott, Love B. Scott, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying is how it happened. I don't know if that's true or not, but that would be funny if that's how she did it. And supposedly, allegedly, she changed all the passcodes at the Wendy Williams show, and security is to not let him on the premises, and he is persona non grata at the show. Yeah, she stung him. Yes, she did. But that tells me that she must have thought she had to do something that extreme to get him to take them damn papers. But I guess so. I guess so. Yes. I guess so. You know, that's but you know what? And I said this before on yes, I got me some fresh braids. Thank you. Yes, thank you. This, you know what? This color is one of my favorite colors, right? And I had run out, and I had to order some more because I get it from a particular company that I actually used to sell for. It's not Mary Kay or nothing, but it's a company like that. And I used to sell the products. And this is actually my favorite color. Like I said, I run out, and I kept meaning to order some more. And so I finally ordered some more. It's just more of a winter color, but I really do like the color. I really do like how it looks on my lips. So you could tell I just got it a couple of days ago because I've been wearing it every day. But yeah, what's his name? Oh shoot, does Donkey of the Day. What's his name? Y'all know, so I can see his face. The Great. Oh, what do he call himself? Something the Great. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Thank you. You know what? The nail guy messed up my nails. See how they're silver? They're supposed to be pink with a little bit of chrome silver on there. And they were all silver. It's like very little. You can see the pink real little bit underneath. Charlemagne, thank you. But I couldn't, I ain't had the energy for them to take it off and start all over again. I was like, I got other stuff to do. I had to get back home and finish packing and eat dinner and all that other shit. I ain't had time for that. Charlemagne the great, Charlamagne said, I don't keep saying the great, but Charlamagne used to work for Wendy Williams. That's how he was in radio before, but that was like his first really big break. And him and Wendy Williams fell out, and he said it was Kevin. He said, I don't have no beef with Wendy Williams. He said, but Kevin is going to be her downfall. He was like, his beef is with her husband. So, and of course, he never really, well, at least to my knowledge, I didn't read his book or anything like that. So he might have given the story in other areas, but I've never really heard him really dig deep into the story about what it was. But he always said that. He said that Wendy's problem is her husband. And he never really got into too many details as to what he really means by that being her problem. But he said that her problem is her husband. So, well, I mean, he calls her Wendell. He does. But, I mean, Charlamagne's an asshole. So, you know what I mean? Like, he's a jerk. Like, I'm not negating Charlamagne being a jerk at all. He's an asshole. But, he did say that. He also said that he introduced her husband to the mistress. I mean, he was like not in a I'm trying to hook y'all up kind of way, but he was like, I knew her, like I introduced him. I was like, oh boy. We need our own social media platform. Well, I don't disagree. Would Black Planet be considered a social media platform? Y'all know Solange supposedly bought Black Planet and she's going to revamp it. Did y'all ever do Black Planet? See, now this time I'm about to end up on here a long time. Did y'all ever do Black Planet? Any of y'all ever have a Black Planet? Big Daddy T, I know you did. I know, I'm almost certain you had, I'm almost certain you had one. But yeah, Black Planet was, and then Black Voices. Now, I remember I used to be on Black Voices hard. I ain't gonna front. I used to be, them chat rooms of Black Voices used to be, what? Man, you never heard of Black Planet? Man. Because, see, I did Black Planet, Black Voices. I never did, what's the one that was before Facebook? Shit. Why is my brain tripping tonight? I never did, MySpace. Yeah, I never did MySpace. Not your page is still open. I remember my name on Black Voices. I don't know if I remember my name on Black Planet. I don't know if I remember my name on Black Planet. I remember my name on Black Voices. But AOL, yeah. That was where everybody, I think that's where everybody kind of started, was AOL. I know that's where I started, was AOL. When I got my first little computer. I got my first personal home computer that belonged to me. Like it was a graduation gift. It was a graduation from college gift. But I got it in it was a Christmas gift. I got it in December of my senior year in undergrad. Because I was writing a thesis, and I had convinced my parents that the only way for me to finish my thesis was that I needed my own computer. They fell for it. I got one. And I remember having AOL. Charlamagne and Kevin. Yeah. Oh, so that's how they know each other. Because the side chick is from the same place that Charlamagne is from. And you from there too? Ooh, y'all got a lot going on down there. Because he said his hometown ain't but that big. So yeah, a whole lot going on in that little small thing. But yeah, I think that would be considered our own platform. But I don't know. I know AOL ended up buying Black Voices, and it just went downhill from there. Once AOL bought it, it was downhill from there. I never did MySpace. And I really had no interest in doing a Facebook. I had no interest in doing a Facebook. I did a Facebook out of boredom one day. I was I remember I was at home. It was a snow day. And I was at home and all my friends were on Facebook. Like every time I called somebody, they were like, girl, I'm on Facebook. Everybody I called was on Facebook. And I was like, well, what the hell is going on Facebook? And so I ended up starting my Facebook page that day because I was like, well, let me see what everybody's talking about. If everybody on Facebook, must be something going on Facebook. But I wasn't even going to do a Facebook page. I resisted it for a while, for a long, like all my friends had Facebook long before I did. Let's see. The flavor, he said I'm elderly. No, you're not elderly. I mean, like I said, I remember going in the chat rooms on AOL, and I remember I didn't know the lingo. I remember the first time somebody said LOL to me, and I didn't know what it meant. And I was like, what are you saying? Like, what does that mean? And BRB, I didn't know what that meant. Because I didn't know the acronyms. I didn't know. I remember that. They were like BRB, and I didn't know what it meant, and I was still talking. I remember that. Whoo, Lord, the stuff you remember. Use tree oil. You know what? I have gotten me some. Oh, it's upstairs now. I think I already put it in my bag. I'll try that next time. I might even go buy some before I go out of town tomorrow. I use the Hot 6 oil. You know what I'm talking about? That you can get from the beauty supply store. The oil that you can use for like 500 different uses. And honey, I bought me some on my way home from work. And I don't know what I was thinking. Because after I got my braids done, I went to CVS. And I bought everything except for what I needed. I needed 3 things from the CVS. Well, I had to get my prescription filled. That was the only thing I did I was supposed to do. I was going to get some oil for my hair. I had to get a card for somebody at work, and I needed a gift bag because we had bought a little gift, and I needed a card to go with the gift, whatever. I came about that thing. I came about the CVS. All I got, and some candy for my kids. I was going to get, we played a game at, we played a game, and when we play a game, I usually have candy for the winning team. So I went to buy some candy. I forgot all of that. I didn't buy nothing that I was supposed to buy. And I had some oil sheen from the last time I had braids that I still had it sitting up in my closet. Honey, I probably destroyed the whole ozone layer as much as I sprayed my hair last night. Honey. And so as soon as I got off work today, I went and got me some oil. I came home from work. I wrapped that towel around my shoulder, and I just poured. And so it's still a little, a little right there. I can still a little bit, but it's so much better than before. But it's so much better than before. Whew. But yeah, and before I go to bed, I'm gonna put a little bit more oil on there before I go to bed. I had my bonnet on before I went on the video. Before I started this video, when I get done, I'm putting the bonnet back on. Yes, I am. But you called yourself silently boycotting Facebook for years. You know what? You always a protester one. And I can talk to Big Daddy like this, y'all. I always give Big Daddy a hard time when he's in my lives, if y'all ever notice, because I know him personally. And I can give him a hard time. But probably ain't a whole lot of people that can get away with it, but I can. I'm one of the few that can. And so I give him a hard time. Let me tell you something, Big Daddy. Facebook got me in trouble, and I'm going to leave it at that. Anyway, honey, AC, honey, when you feel that oil getting up in there, let me tell y'all something. This summer, I don't know how long y'all been looking at my videos, but this summer I got some faux locks, right? Come to find out, the people who did them wrong. They used the wrong kind of hair, and them things was heavy. Them things was heavy. I felt like I was carrying around 10 pounds on my head. But, honey, I promise y'all, I must have used a whole bottle of that oil in like the first 2 days. But once that oil seeped in there and it got to that root and it got, it really got up in there good. Once it got up in there good, honey, it ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. The things we do, y'all don't, well, some of y'all do, because some of y'all wear braids and stuff like that. But honey, the things we do. That's why I can't do weave. I've tried. And this, again, people who can do weave, go for it. I've tried weave twice. It's something about me not being able to touch my hair. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling of not being able to comb and touch my own hair. And with braids, I guess it's a little bit different with braids because this is still, I can still, you know what I'm saying? Honey, ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like that. Ooh. See, you make me want to go do it a little bit some more. But before I go to bed, I'm going to do it because I already packed the oil in my luggage because I'm packed. Only thing I had left to do is, that morning stuff, the stuff that last minute in the morning. But I usually put that in my, I usually throw all that stuff in my little carry-on. Whatever I forget to put in my luggage, it gets put in my carry-on. And I have I use a book bag that I have as my, and so that's where all my stuff goes that I forget tonight. But I ain't want to forget that oil, so I put the oil in my suitcase, okay? So tonight I think I'm going to just do a little bit more of that oil sheen, spray it a little bit more real good. Oh, I might have to dig in there and pull that oil out one more time. I don't know. Is it all the time? I do. I give you a hard time. Regina Hawkins, what's so funny? You are laughing. But yeah, so it's almost 8 o'clock, y'all. I said I was getting up off it because I got to do some more videos. I got to do RuPaul's, and then I got to do, Braxton Family Values, which Braxton Family Values ain't going to be that long because they ain't give me that much to talk about. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't know. Anyway, the only thing is this braid right here is pushing my glasses down on my ear. And my ear is hurting right here. It's hurting from where the glasses are pushed down. And so that's why y'all see me keep adjusting. I keep trying to find a sweet spot that I can slide my glasses in there where it's still sitting on my head right and it don't look crooked. I'm trying to find that sweet spot because it's like right there. I gotta you know what? I need to get caught up on Chasing Atlanta too. You're right. And I finished episode 5 last? I finished the next to last episode. Shit, I can't even tell you the episode I finished. I finished the episode today. Shit. And then I finished. Oh, that's the other thing. I was sick this week. And so that didn't help either. It's been a crazy week. So, okay. Let me go back to my week real quick. I got sick. My sinuses were killing me. And I still am not sure whether I had a head cold or whether it was just my allergies in my head. But either way, all of this was congested. And it ended up triggering my asthma. Now, let me tell you something. I have not had problems with my asthma in probably 5 or 6 years. Like, I have not, to the point where I just felt like I didn't have asthma anymore. And so when I started wheezing and stuff and I started having, I knew it was my asthma. So I don't have no inhalers around this house. I ain't had an inhaler in so long that I probably threw away what I had because it probably was expired when I came across it. So I called my doctor and I was like, look, do I need to come in there or can you just call me in inhaler over the phone? Of course, my doctor was like, I need to hear your chest. Damn it. So I got to take half a day from work, go on down there so she can listen to my chest. Once I got down there, I wasn't wheezing right. But she gave me an inhaler anyway. So I had to do that. So that was that. And then yesterday morning, going into Facebook, found out someone that I once was really, really cool with. I mean, and we didn't fall out. Just life happens. And it would take a long time for me to tell y'all the story of how the whole thing. No, I'm going to make it short. You know how when you have friends that are a couple and when the couple breaks up, sometimes you just got to choose sides, whether you mean to or not. And so this was a situation where I was friends with both of them and then they broke up and I was friends with my girl first. I just got cool with him through osmosis because he was with my girl. And me and him stayed cool for a long time. But at a certain point, things between them got so contentious that I sort of had to choose sides and kind of distance myself because stuff got legal with restraining orders and stuff like that. And so, she didn't want anybody to know where she was and, that kind of thing. So I had to unfriend him on Facebook and not talk to him anymore, that kind of stuff. So it got a little deep. But in recent years, because, time heals all wounds. So in recent years, they've just sort of, coexist. They're not in their lives anymore, whatever. And so, unfortunately, they had a child together. That child passed away in December. And I don't know if y'all remember me talking about having, dealing with that. I knew him when he was in the womb. You know what I mean? He died. He had sickle cell. Well, he was the father of that child. They found him dead on Thursday morning. So it's been crazy. And then I've had some other stuff going on with my goddaughter that, matter of fact, I'm actually waiting for a phone call from my best friend now to give me an update on what's going on with that. It's been a crazy week. Needless to say, I'm ready to get the hell out of town for a couple of days. So, yeah, I need to, all pain and symptoms disappear when you go. Yes, every time you go to, yes, you do. Yep. Asthma. Yep. Yeah, Tamar's new boo, they showed him, and he is fine now. I ain't gonna lie, the man is fine. But let me ask y'all this, and then I'm gonna get off here. I ain't gonna do this all night. Let me ask you this, Miss Hogg, because you looked at it. Isn't it interesting? Now, generally speaking, people have a type, right? Don't they? I know people I have friends who they will not date anything but a plus size woman. That's what they like. That's all they like. They don't look at no skinny women, and vice versa. I have friends that they won't look at nothing plus size. All they want is a size 8. That's their thing. That is their type. Don't you find it interesting that all of that, she loved her teddy bear, she loved her teddy she was so in love with Vince and his voluptuousness and all of that. But the minute they not together no more, you see what she with. Y'all find that interesting? And she talking about how fine he is, which he is fine. You know, but he's so different. Like, I'm like, so if your type is really a big guy, if that's really what your type is, generally speaking, people stick to type. Now, I know that's not an absolute science, but generally speaking, people stick to type. You might be attracted to other things. Like, I have a type. That doesn't mean I'm not attracted to other things. That doesn't mean I haven't dated outside of my type. I have. But I just find it very interesting. That's all. Anyway, y'all. Well, I just wanted to jump in here and get my 2 cents. Like I said, my 2 cents is T.S. Madison, I got you, boo. I don't think you did nothing wrong. And them other people need to go on and deal with the promoter. Promoter, you are unprofessional for putting personal shit out there. When you a promoter, stuff goes on behind the scenes. You got to keep that shit private and personal, or people won't fuck with you. Because the next person is going to come around and be like, well, you know, this is the same promoter that when her and T.S. Madison had an issue, she put all the T.S. Madison business in the street. Oh, I ain't fucking with that promoter. So you were very unprofessional. And as far as these people out here trying to get their clicks and views, do what you do. Just be honest about what you're doing. Not us teddies get overlooked so often. Whatever. I see he ain't gonna take, Big Daddy not gonna take me there. Cause he trying to take me somewhere I'm not going there with you, Big Daddy. I'm not going there with you tonight. I'm not doing it. Anyway, y'all. I'm actually going to Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, here's what's really crazy about life. I'm actually going to visit my friend whose son passed away. I'm actually going to go visit her for a couple of days. And then I'm going to do some other stuff while I'm out. But that's one of the things I'm doing. It's a small world. I mean, I was already planning to go see her before we found out about the death of the father. It's just, God just puts things in place where they're supposed to be, I guess, you know. Her body type may not round out the quotient of what her type consists of. Interesting. Yeah, maybe. You never know. I mean, like I said, I'm not, you know, it's a lot of things I could get on Tamar about. I ain't gonna get on her about her dating life because personally, I think Vince was an asshole. So, and I always felt like he kind of treated her like some shit. And that's what he let us see on camera. I can only imagine what was going on when the cameras weren't on, but that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. Okay, well, I'm going to back up off of it, y'all, because she said the love of her, she said she attracted a large man, but the love of her life is a skinny man. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to back up off of it. Back up. Because I was going to say that in my review, but maybe I won't now. Maybe I'll just leave it right there. I'll just leave it over there. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for dropping in and talking to me for a little while. I'm go on and get this stuff done and try to finish up what I got to finish up tonight. Make sure my dishes are washed and my house is straight, you know, before you do all that good stuff. I mean, my neighbors are checking on it and everything. I got good neighbors, but, you know, you want to make sure you leave your house. My mama said you always leave a clean house so you know what you're coming home to. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all have a great weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.